What's up, Epic 7? Tristen Wulf here, and some people have asked me about Genesis Ras. Maybe you're new, maybe you're confused, maybe you don't understand why you don't have Genesis Ras. We were promised to get them. This is how you get Genesis Ras on your account, and it's going to take some of the wind out of your sails because it is a process. We had all hoped that the moment you complete Chapter 6, bam, Genesis Ras drops into your account, and then you do all these missions to get the imprints, but no. You do all these missions to get his imprints first, and then when you're done with everything, you get Genesis Ras. Well, what's that mean? Well, you've got to do Light That Pierces the Abyss first. And this is just doing things in-game. You do things in-game, you collect the orbs go down, and they fill this progress bar. There is 1,000 points worth of orbs on here every single day, maximum, and then you gotta wait. So the best you can do is 1,000 points a day. So to get to 7,000, complete Light That Pierces the Abyss, get the first imprint, and some bonus gift boxes. To do that, it's going to take 7 full days. Once you've completed this, it will take you to the next stage. Now, we don't necessarily know what the next stage is, but I'm assuming it's going to go around the horn here, and that Stirring Life will be next. But if it's not next, we'll still go over each of these. It's just whatever order they drop in. Now, Stirring Life, in this one, you're going to collect and plant seeds of life so that the barren land can breathe anew. That's obvious, right? But we can click on this info tab to see what that means. So this mission consists of collecting drops, and these drops you can get from doing adventure, side story, unobtainable from story stages. This means from the stages that don't cost any stamina or don't have any fights in them. It's got to be a stage with a loot table, but you can do it on the side stories as long as there's fights in those side stories. And emergency missions. You do these things and it's going to drop these currencies. A chance, right? There's a chance of it dropping, and once you exceed 8 energy spent, it's going to increase the probability of dropping by 2.5%. So if you guys remember, this means that running Eulogy for the Saint, I think, was one of the highest drop rate chances to really power through this if you want to min-max your energy on it. But bottom line is, spend stamina, chance to get the things, they're going to drop. You use these things in the sanctuary, along with the saplings of the sacred tree. They have a 25% chance on clearing content. These things drop 1 out of every 4, roughly averages, times you clear content. That's Hunt, Rift, Ogre, Armory, Spirit Altar. So the grindable phases to get the saplings and the adventure phases to get the holy slates. You use all this stuff to plant the seeds and grow the trees, right? You use the slates, you grow the trees, you do this. Now, this does not appear to be time gated, beyond the fact that you're going to have to grind a lot of stamina. Probably a lot of stamina to get enough stuff to clear this out and finish the bar. How much? I don't know. My assumption is that if this took 7 days to clear, that this is roughly going to be 7 days worth of free stamina. Can you do it in 1 day? Probably. Now, it's always possible they will put a limit on it. They will say you have you've planted as many seeds as you're allowed to today, do it again tomorrow, and this might be time gated to 7 days as well. Or you might be able to say, screw it, I'm turning in all my leaves, I'm grinding this out, and I'm getting it done in 1 day. We'll have to see. We'll have to see if this will add a second week to the time span, or if this is still only a 1 week and then a heavy grind. You'll get your thing, you'll get your leaves. We'll move on to the next one. The next one is probably Steadfast Courage. Steadfast Courage involves Steadfast Courage involves getting rid of weapons, right? Check it. Steadfast Courage can be completed by converting equipment. The equipments are eligible for conversion are 85 and 88 equipments, and equipments from both the Ogre Armory and Goblamu. For Goblamu and Ogre Armory and 88 equipment, only epic grades are eligible. There's no such thing as non-epic grades, I don't believe, with that stuff. Level 85 equipment can also be converted to start the hero grade. Equipment that falls under the above parameters must also be enhanced to +9 to be eligible for conversion. So you get the gear, you take it to +9. The amount of restoration points you receive from each individual equipment conversion will depend on the equipment's grade, level, and enhancement value, and thus will vary for conversions. Once you've converted an equipment, you will receive restoration progress and cannot reverse this progress. Materials regularly acquired through selling and extracting equipment will not be gathered through the Steadfast Courage mission conversion feature. So here you're going to be grinding gear, leveling gear, transmitting gear, converting gear. All this looks like stuff that could be done in one day. If you have got the gold and the crafting mats or mod conversion boxes, if you've got the stuff to do it, it looks like you could bang this out in one day if you want to burst it. But it might also say, hey, you've done the maximum amount of stuff you can do today, come back tomorrow, and this might be another week. So we could be up to 2 to 3 weeks here, or we could still just be at 1 week and then 1 week here, a heavy grind of stamina here, and a heavy cost of gold and charms here. And then the fourth one is Eternal Mercy. Eternal Mercy, now that Genesis Ras has completed his missions, so this is obviously the last one of the 4. Send your 4th wishes that the heart may love. Let's look at the info on this one. The Eternal Mission is a mission that will ask for certain materials once every 24 hours. Even if you're in possession of more than the requested amount, you will only be able to contribute the restorations one time. Once restoration has been completed for that day, the next restoration will be available 24 hours. Once you've completed the Eternal Mercy mission, you'll be able to obtain Genesis Ras. Long story short, it's going to be Stigma, Silver Transmit Stones, Lesser Spirit Blooms, and Leafs. Save up some Leafs, guys. You're going to have to give these to Ras. You're going to have to give a bunch of Leafs to Ras, bunch of Spirit Blooms to Ras, bunch of Silver Transmits to Ras, bunch of Stigma to Ras. And once you do that enough, once you donate the requisite amount every single day, you will progress up as much as 7 days here. This is a lot, guys. This is expensive. So this is a lot of stamina. This is a lot of gold, a lot of charms. This is going to be a lot of Leafs, a lot of Silver Transmits, a lot of Stigma. This is not meant to be done fast. If you have an absolute stacked account with infinite resources, you're going to take 1 week, 2 weeks, and then a very expensive grind on these 2 things. If you're a relatively new player, you're probably talking 4, 5, 6 weeks worth of regular gameplay to get through this entire process. And I know a lot of people are salty about that. A lot of people wanted to get their Ras, and this wanted to do this for the imprints in a natural progression. And I kind of wish Smilegate had done it that way. This does take a little bit of the wind out of the sails, but this is the way they've set it up. They've meant for it to be long-term grind content that's going to take some time to do it, and the juice is worth the squeeze. Genesis Ras looks amazing, looks fun, but he doesn't look so broken that it's going to stall or screw over your account progression if you don't have him right away. So yeah, you know what? It took a while to grind through Abyss. It took a while to grind through Labyrinth. It's going to take a while to grind through this. It's a little something to do every day. It's one and done content. I would not go nuts with it. I would not wail on leaf packs and spend every piece of gold you have and ditch your charms crafting garbage stuff just so you can get it to +9 and sell it just so you can get this done super fast. All of the things that happen here, with the exception of giving away resources, all of the things that happen here are normal everyday gameplay progress. It would be impossible to not complete all of these missions, except giving away resources, with normal gameplay. So don't feel the pressure. There's no prize for first place. We say it a million times. Epic 7 is a marathon, not a sprint. Just enjoy the ride, grind out the stuff, check back here, make sure you're not missing something to do, and if you got the things to do it, take care of it. Use this as a little bit of a guide on maybe where to farm and what to chase and what to do, and then you will get Genesis Ras once the final one is complete. And the best part is, once you get Genesis Ras, by then you will also have completed all of his memory imprints. You can immediately take him to S imprint. Please don't use unknown slates on Ras. And that's it. That's my quick guide on Genesis Ras, how he works and how to get him put together. If you have any questions, ask them in the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Normally, I'd say if you aren't happy about it, let Smilegate know, but they ain't changing this. This is just the way it is. It's Smilegate's world, and we just playing in it. Have a great one, everybody.